Eastern State Penitentiary, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Eastern State Penitentiary, founded in 1829, emerged as a groundbreaking experiment in the realm of penal reform. Its creation was a response to the prevailing belief in the transformative power of solitude and reflection. This architectural marvel, designed by John Haviland, stood as a stark departure from the squalid and overcrowded prisons of the time. The penitentiary's layout, characterized by a hub-and-spoke configuration, was revolutionary. It aimed to isolate inmates in solitary cells, allowing them time for introspection and rehabilitation. Over its nearly 150-year operational span, Eastern State Penitentiary bore witness to a diverse tapestry of human experiences. It housed a wide array of inmates, ranging from common criminals to notorious figures like Al Capone. The prison's Gothic and neoclassical architecture, with its towering walls and imposing facades, made it an imposing presence in the city of Philadelphia. Eastern State Penitentiary's influence extended far beyond its stone walls. It became a model for the design and operation of subsequent penitentiaries across the United States. However, it also faced challenges, including issues with overcrowding and criticisms of its solitary confinement system. Ultimately, in 1971, the penitentiary closed its doors, leaving behind a legacy of bold experimentation in the pursuit of criminal justice reform. Today, Eastern State Penitentiary stands not only as a historic site but also as a haunting reminder of the complexities and contradictions inherent in the American penal system. Its austere halls and imposing architecture continue to draw visitors from around the world, eager to explore the echoes of the past and contemplate the enduring questions surrounding crime, punishment, and rehabilitation. Within the aged stone walls and echoing corridors of Eastern State Penitentiary, the passage of time seems suspended, and the very air holds the weight of history. Many who traverse its shadowed halls speak of encounters with apparitions, their spectral forms flickering at the periphery of vision. These ghostly figures, clad in the faded remnants of prison garb, stand as silent sentinels, their presence a testament to the countless souls that once dwelled within these cells. Unexplained phenomena abound, from the sudden drops in temperature that defy logical explanation, to the inexplicable cold spots that materialize seemingly without cause. Even on warm days, the air seems to carry a chill that cuts through the stillness. Cell Block 12, notorious for its heightened paranormal activity, is often the focal point of supernatural encounters. Here, the very walls seem to pulse with spectral energy, and visitors report sensations of being watched by unseen eyes. The guard tower, now a looming sentinel of its former self, exudes an eerie presence. Visitors have described hearing phantom footsteps echoing through the desolate corridors, as if the very stones retain an impression of the countless souls that once traversed these paths. Eastern State Penitentiary, bearing the scars of its storied past, stands as a sentinel where the boundaries between the living and the departed blur. It is a place where the echoes of suffering and despair seem etched into the very architecture, creating an atmosphere that leaves an indelible mark on all who dare to venture within. The penitentiary serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of human existence and the enduring questions surrounding justice, punishment, and the human capacity for redemption. Gettysburg Battlefield, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. The Battle of Gettysburg, a pivotal engagement in the American Civil War, unfolded over 3 grueling days from July 1 to July 3, 1863. The clash between the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia, commanded by General Robert E. Lee, and the Union Army of the Potomac, led by General George G. Meade, was the largest and bloodiest battle of the war. The conflict erupted when Confederate forces encountered Union troops near the town of Gettysburg, and swiftly escalated into a full-scale engagement. The battle raged across a vast expanse of fields, hills, and rocky outcrops. The struggle for control of strategic positions like Little Round Top, Cemetery Hill, and Culp's Hill was fierce and unrelenting. Pickett's charge on July 3, a desperate Confederate assault against the Union center, culminated in a devastating defeat. By the battle's end, the fields and woods were strewn with the fallen, and the town of Gettysburg itself was transformed into a makeshift hospital for the wounded. The aftermath of the Battle of Gettysburg was a sobering testament to the cost of war. Approximately 51,000 soldiers were killed, wounded, or went missing. In the wake of this monumental clash, President Abraham Lincoln visited Gettysburg to consecrate the battlefield as a national cemetery. His Gettysburg Address, delivered on November 19, 1863, emphasized the ideals of equality and liberty, and gave voice to the enduring significance of the sacrifice made on this hallowed ground. Today, the Gettysburg battlefield stands as a poignant memorial to those who fought and perished here. Its fields, dotted with monuments and markers, serve as a testament to the valor and sacrifice of the soldiers who participated in this historic struggle. Over the years, the Gettysburg battlefield has become a focal point for paranormal enthusiasts and those intrigued by the mysteries of the afterlife. Many visitors, both locals and tourists, have reported encounters with apparitions and unexplained phenomena. The spectral figures of soldiers, dressed in tattered Civil War-era uniforms, have been witnessed wandering the fields, as if perpetually reliving the moments of battle. Some accounts even describe detailed features such as uniforms, weaponry, and expressions frozen in time. Echoes of the past seem to resonate through the air, with reports of phantom gunshots, cannon fire, and the distant beat of drums reverberating across the landscape. Visitors have described an uncanny feeling of being transported back to the turbulent days of 1863. Mysterious mists and strange lights have also been captured on film and witnessed by numerous individuals, defying conventional explanation. One particularly eerie phenomenon reported is the sensation of hearing ghostly footsteps or the rustling of leaves, only to turn and find no one there. These encounters are often accompanied by a palpable drop in temperature, leaving witnesses with an unmistakable sense of a spectral presence. Some have even claimed to hear faint whispers carried on the wind, as if the voices of the fallen soldiers still linger in the air. It is believed that the intensity of the Battle of Gettysburg, along with the immense loss of life, has left an indelible mark on the land. The collective pain, bravery, and tragedy of those fateful days seem to have imprinted themselves on the very fabric of the battlefield, giving rise to the enduring reports of supernatural activity. As a result, the Gettysburg battlefield stands not only as a monument to history, but also as a place where the past and present seem to intertwine in haunting and enigmatic ways. Hotel Bethlehem, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Hotel Bethlehem stands as a testament to the opulence and elegance of an era gone by. Established in 1922, the hotel was built by Charles M. Schwab, a prominent figure in the steel industry and the president of Bethlehem Steel Corporation. Its construction was a grand endeavor, reflecting the prosperity and industrial might of the region during that time. The hotel's architectural style is a blend of colonial revival and Georgian revival, showcasing intricate detailing and a stately facade. Throughout the years, Hotel Bethlehem has been a witness to significant historical events and has hosted an array of notable guests. During its heyday, it became a favored destination for politicians, industrialists, and celebrities, with luminaries such as John F. Kennedy and Winston Churchill gracing its halls. Additionally, the hotel played a vital role during World War II, providing accommodations for military personnel and acting as a hub for wartime efforts. Bethlehem itself holds a rich industrial heritage, with the Bethlehem Steel Corporation being a cornerstone of American industry for much of the 20th century. The hotel, situated in close proximity to the sprawling steel mills, was a hub of activity and a testament to the city's industrial prowess. Even as the steel industry underwent transformations, Hotel Bethlehem retained its historical significance, becoming a beloved icon in the heart of the city. Today, the hotel continues to exude a sense of timeless grandeur, offering guests a glimpse into the glamour and luxury of days gone by, while seamlessly incorporating modern amenities. Its history is deeply intertwined with the narrative of Bethlehem, reflecting the ebbs and flows of industry and the enduring spirit of a community. Over the years, Hotel Bethlehem has garnered a reputation for more than just its historic charm. Many guests and staff members have shared accounts of inexplicable and eerie occurrences, adding an air of mystery to its elegant ambience. One common report involves encounters with apparitions, often described as figures dressed in attire reminiscent of the early 20th century. These spectral visitors are said to drift through the corridors, seemingly unaware of the passage of time. Some witnesses have even described brief interactions, with the ghostly figures acknowledging their presence before fading away. Ethereal sounds further contribute to the hotel's enigmatic atmosphere. Muffled footsteps and faint whispers have been heard echoing through empty halls and vacant rooms, evoking a sense of the past intermingling with the present. There are instances where guests and staff members have been unable to locate the source of these sounds, leaving them with an uncanny feeling of being in the presence of something beyond the realm of the living. Objects occasionally display a tendency to move or shift seemingly of their own accord, confounding and intriguing those who witness such events. While the management of Hotel Bethlehem neither encourages nor discourages discussions of its spectral inhabitants, the stories persist and are shared among guests and locals alike. This interplay between history and the inexplicable lends an added layer of fascination to the hotel, making it a destination not only for those seeking a luxurious retreat but also for those intrigued by the possibility of encountering the unknown. Hotel Bethlehem, with its blend of elegance and mystery, stands as a living testament to the enduring allure of the paranormal. Fort Mifflin, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Fort Mifflin, established in 1771, stands as a resilient testament to America's revolutionary spirit. Named after Thomas Mifflin, a key figure in the early days of the United States, the fort was strategically positioned on Mud Island in the Delaware River, near Philadelphia. Its construction was part of a broader effort to fortify key waterways during a period of rising tensions leading up to the American Revolutionary War. During the Revolutionary War, Fort Mifflin played a crucial role in the defense of Philadelphia. In 1777, the British, under General William Howe, launched a relentless siege against the fort in an attempt to gain control of the Delaware River. The American forces, led by Colonel Samuel Smith, put up a valiant defense, enduring a brutal onslaught. Despite being vastly outnumbered and facing dire conditions, the defenders held out for an impressive 6-week period. This resolute resistance bought crucial time for General George Washington and his army, allowing them to safely retreat to Valley Forge, a pivotal move that ultimately contributed to the success of the American cause. Over the years, Fort Mifflin continued to serve various military functions. During the Civil War, it once again assumed a vital role in guarding the strategic waterways of the Delaware River. The fort's enduring presence stands as a living testament to the courage and sacrifice of those who defended it, and it remains an indelible part of American history, preserving the memory of a critical chapter in the nation's struggle for independence. Within the ancient stone walls of Fort Mifflin, the weight of history bears down on visitors, creating an atmosphere charged with a sense of the spectral. Many who venture here speak of encounters with apparitions, their forms dressed in tattered remnants of military garb. These ethereal figures stand as silent sentinels, forever guarding the weathered bastions. Unexplained footsteps reverberate through the stillness, resonating as if the very stones retain an echo of long-forgotten defenders, their presence echoing through the centuries. The walls themselves seem to hold the silent lament of tortured souls, etched into the very fabric of the fortress by the hardships endured over generations. Faint, distant moans are perceived in the damp air, as if the memories of past agonies cling tenaciously to the stones. At the edges of vision, shadowy figures dance, elusive and enigmatic, vanishing like smoke when approached. Some visitors report sudden drops in temperature, and cold spots materialize seemingly without cause, even in the midst of warm days. It is as if the very air retains the imprints of the countless souls that once sought refuge within these walls. Fort Mifflin, bearing the scars of its storied past, stands as a sentinel where the boundaries between the living and the departed blur. It is a place where the echoes of valor and sacrifice persist, a poignant reminder of the indomitable spirit that shaped a nation. The fort's stone walls bear witness to the resilience of those who defended it, and the lingering presence of their spirits serves as a testament to the enduring legacy of those who stood firm in the face of adversity. Hillview Manor, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Hillview Manor has its roots in the early 1920s when it was established as a poor farm, reflecting the compassionate ethos of the time. These institutions were designed to provide shelter and care for those who found themselves destitute and in need of assistance. Over the years, as societal structures evolved, so did the purpose of Hillview Manor. It transitioned from its origins as a poor farm to become a nursing home, catering to the elderly and infirm. This transformation reflected a growing recognition of the diverse needs of the community, adapting to provide a different form of care. As a nursing home, Hillview Manor became a place of solace and support for those in their twilight years. It bore witness to the joys and challenges that come with aging, and the dedicated staff worked tirelessly to provide comfort and dignity to the residents. The facility stood as a beacon of compassion, striving to maintain a sense of community and belonging for those who called it home. However, like many institutions of its kind, Hillview Manor also experienced the somber reality of life's cycle. It became a final sanctuary for many individuals, where they spent their remaining days. The facility's history is thus intertwined with the passage of time and the natural course of life. Today, the echoes of this history remain within the walls of Hillview Manor, contributing to the mystique and allure that surrounds the place. It stands as a tangible link to a bygone era, where the values of care, compassion, and community were at the forefront of its mission. The enigmatic reputation of Hillview Manor is rooted in the myriad accounts of paranormal activity that have been reported within its walls. Visitors, paranormal investigators, and curious souls have documented a wide array of unexplained phenomena that have solidified its standing as one of Pennsylvania's most haunted locations. One recurring phenomenon is the sighting of apparitions. Witnesses have described shadowy figures and misty forms moving through the corridors and rooms. These spectral entities, often associated with the residual energy of past inhabitants, seem to linger, creating an eerie and palpable presence. Disembodied footsteps, echoing down empty hallways, have been frequently reported, accompanied by the sensation of a spectral presence, sending shivers down the spines of those who experience it. The building itself seems to come alive with inexplicable sounds. Doors open and close of their own accord, as if guided by an unseen hand. Flickering lights and electrical disturbances have been observed, defying logical explanation. Cold spots, pockets of unnaturally frigid air, have been felt in various areas, a classic sign of potential paranormal activity. Personal belongings sometimes seem to shift or move of their own volition, perplexing and astonishing witnesses. Electronic equipment used for paranormal investigations often behaves unexpectedly in Hillview Manor. Cameras malfunction, recording unexplained anomalies, and EVP, electronic voice phenomenon. Recordings frequently capture mysterious voices or whispers. These occurrences add to the weight of evidence suggesting a profound supernatural presence within the building. Hillview Manor, with its rich history and persistent reports of ghostly activity, has become a magnet for those intrigued by the mysteries of the afterlife. The convergence of the past and the present within its walls creates an atmosphere that is both haunting and captivating, making it a destination for those seeking to experience the inexplicable.